Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Well, this looks better than before now. This might be the real breakout. So we want to talk about potential targets for Circle Wave 5, but we shouldn't be too bullish too early. This can of course still break down. It's only literally just broken out. What I always would like to see in an ideal world would be maybe a retest of the trend line here, of this descending triangle trend line. Today we had this small fake out. The price made a slightly lower low, but still within the triangle pattern basically that we defined within the trend lines. And this can still count as a so-called A, B, C, D, E triangle with now a potential fifth wave finally unfolding. So what do we expect here? So for Bitcoin, obviously, we are still expecting another extension in wave 5 of 3. It's going that way right now. The altcoins have a good day today. So let's see if this breakout is or can be maintained. Yeah. There's one way of how a target can be calculated as per Elliott Wave, and that is we take the height of the triangle in the beginning, and then we go to the low of the E wave, and it would take us to basically 36,650. That's not really a reliable target, but I leave it on the chart. This is a potential measured move target as you would measure it from an Elliott Wave point of view. But I rather prefer to use Fibonacci levels, all right? So I prefer Fibs, and we can do that by taking the length of waves 1 through 3, and then we go to the end of the wave 4, which is the triangle, and that could actually take us to 37,390. I mean, these are simply just levels to watch. That's a key level to watch, and then above that we've got 39,433. So this could be a range to watch. I would like to see it actually not get that high, not in this wave 5. It would seem a little bit too long when we look at the daily chart. Yeah, looking at the daily chart, let's go to the daily chart. We need to consider that we want to leave enough space for wave 5 when it unfolds. So all of what's happening here right now is just within the third wave still. It might stretch out all the way to around about 38K, yes. Anything above that would make me a bit concerned because it will then move too far too fast. But then I would possibly consider that it might be wave 5 already. So I would say if it breaks above 38K and we get a sustained break above 38K, it might already be wave 5. This is anyway the white target box that we want the price to get into. Either way, the thing is only, as I explained in previous videos, if it breaks above 43 without giving us a wave 2 pullback, then it might be rather bearish. Yeah, it might seem counterintuitive that something that seems more bullish, price extending further, that this actually should be bearish. But yeah, it has to do with the geometry and proportions of the movements. It could then easily just be a corrective move, okay? If it breaks above 43K without a deeper pullback. Deeper pullbacks that hold higher lows are healthy. But we'll see. I will keep you updated. It's just, we obviously just track ideal structures. What I can just emphasize again, we focus on higher. Been talking about that now for a while. Actually, since December last year or January, we've been focusing just on higher. But in terms of getting into this target area and focusing on higher more directly across the market, that was the 21st of October. It was pretty much on time, just when the first coins started to move. So we still watch for higher, possibly here in this third. Then we should still get another 4 and a 5. Now, if we talk about micro support levels, as you are aware, if you watched the previous videos, we said we want a wave 5 extension, and we expect a wave 5 extension as long as support is holding down there, micro support at $32,480. Against that level, we focus on higher. Anything below that would make us think we're already in the larger degree fourth wave, but both are bullish scenarios. So what we need to do now, we just need to be watching, okay, is this now the real deal? It certainly seems to be holding much better than what happened earlier today, which was just a fake out and it immediately collapsed again. Now this seems to have a little bit more, it's a little bit more sustainable as it seems, okay? And yeah, it's impossible to say what this is now. We just don't have enough price data. Important when we deal with these moves is just to understand, okay, you know, we had a pullback. The deeper we go into support, the better the reward to risk ratio. If no deep pullback shows, that's fine as well. But I warned you that Bitcoin typically does shallow wave 4 corrections. They don't need to be very deep. In this case, it could be a triangle. And the triangle is typically a 5-wave move. What I don't like about this is, I shouldn't say I don't like, it doesn't really matter so much, but that this D wave went slightly above the B wave high. It's normally not valid, but that's not the case on all exchanges, and it's really just, I don't know, a couple of dollars or something, so it doesn't really count. We can you know, we can relate that possibly to slippage, something. So yeah, I think everything going according to script here right now with another extension. Let's see if it really does it. The altcoins certainly look good. As I mentioned many times now over the recent weeks, the crypto market has undergone a phase change. Many people don't see it still. We focus on higher intentionally across the market. Some coins might only do corrective rallies. Some coins might be on their way to all-time highs. We'll see. We track it level by level. I give you all the relevant support levels across the board for the different coins that we cover. Some more in the channel membership, of course, for gold members. But yeah, there's nothing surprising at the moment happening in the markets. No. Yeah. But either way, we shouldn't say nothing surprising, because if things start to break down, it also shouldn't surprise us, you know. That's why we have support areas. Support levels break. That's what they are for. That's what they do. It's just welcome to trading, right? Welcome to crypto. So we're tracking support levels. We have to change our opinion quickly in the markets. When support levels break, that's why we track them. We have to change direction. But for now, it's going well. I think we are in a trend. Yeah, grab the trend, grab the bull by the horns, as long as it's running. So yeah, hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. If you're interested in stocks and the S&P 500, you can check out our stocks and S&P 500 service in the description. It's a separate link. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.